Is an interdenominational, multicultural gathering of Christ followers lifting us up to the unifying power of the gospel. That's the short version of what's going on. Please say good morning to three gentlemen who can tell you all about it. Captain Tony McFarlane, U.S. Navy retired, the Reverend Ron Lentine, Myrtle Grove Baptist Church, and the Reverend James Miller from the First Baptist Church of Warrington. That was the short version of what this event is. It is much more than that, is it not?
Sure, it sure is. Yeah, the idea, actually it's a movement, is the only way I could describe what's been happening. But back in 2016, in the midst of a very violent year here in our country, as we watched across our TV screens all the division, culturally, racially, politically, and just about in every facet of our country. The idea came, in fact, I called my good friend Dr. James Miller, our churches have worked together and have met together periodically over the last several years. I said, James, we have to do something. And so the following day was on a Sunday, and we brought our churches together, and we decided to go ahead and celebrate the unity that we have in Christ. And that idea, we began to share that idea with other pastors in our Myrtle Grove, Warrington area. And before long, we had some 9 churches aboard, representing about 5 or 6 different denominations, all 4 racial, cultural groups, Hispanic, Asian, black, white. And it was probably at the end of that year that we decided to go ahead and come up with a unity march and rally.
Now, may I ask you, like the first year events are very difficult, it seems, but the first year it was quite a success, correct?
It was.
And we expect more this year, I'd imagine.
Exactly.
And what do people need to know about this event?
Well, they need to know that this is going to be bigger and better, but the idea is to draw people together. We say that we're God's children, but nevertheless, and on Sundays, we're the most separate folks in the world. Mm-hmm. And the coming together, coming to mind, the one thing that we do have in common is Jesus Christ, and that's what we're promoting, Jesus Christ. We've had all kind of marches in our city and in this world, but I have not heard of one marching for Christ, for Christ and what He stands for, and that's what it's about. And we can do that, and that's the one thing that we can all come together and agree on, and that is it's about Christ and not about us, and regardless of race, creed, or color.
Captain, your involvement in this, how did that begin? Ever so quickly.
Well, I'm a member of this church, of Myrtle Grove Baptist Church, for the last 21 years, and I've seen all kinds of things happen there for the grace of God, and so this becomes a movement for me as well.
And hopefully hundreds of other people. This Sunday it starts at your locale?
It'll start at the Methodist Church right across the street, Myrtle Grove Methodist Church.
And what time?
That'll be at 5 p.m. And it'll we'll march all the way to the Escambia High School football stadium. And the reason for that venue was in that area in the 70s. It was the site of the worst racial riots.
And I hate to stop you right now, but TV allows us only so much time.
Okay.
We'll find out more as time goes on. Dayside will continue in a moment.